Yo, what's going on, my people? It's your big homie Crooks the Great, aka CTG, and I'm back at you guys with another banger of an Undisputed video. And in today's video, we're going to be destroying a 400 win boxer in Undisputed online. Now, this guy has double the amount of fights that I have on the game, and you guys will start to see why he probably has that high of wins. Because he has a little bit of cheesiness to his gameplay, and that's exactly why I wanted to make this video. Because as you get up in the belts, I believe around gold 4 to gold 3, that's when the cheesiness starts to really take effect, man. These guys will just kind of, I don't want to say exploit the game, but they'll use any cheesy tactics they can to get wins. So I want to show you guys how to deal with that, as well as you guys get to enjoy a beautiful beatdown of a Canelo Álvarez at the highest level. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So right here, I'm going to be using Sugar Ray Leonard. He's going to be using Canelo Álvarez. And my apologies straight off the rip. You guys aren't going to have any game audio. I know this tends to frustrate some people, but you know, in these gym situations, like we're fighting in Turner's gym right now, they have music playing over the speakers, and yeah, YouTube demonetizes videos real quick for even little bits of sound. So I'll have some music playing behind it. But you guys see right here, my opponent is already showing his hand, right? And he hits us with a damn hook that honestly I never seen coming, and gets a knockdown straight off the rip. Now, the reason why he was able to do that was because he's circling off, throwing hooks, which takes his head off the center line. And if you're exchanging in the same way, you leave yourself open to getting flash KO'd, especially against a guy like Canelo Álvarez. So you guys see, he's throwing body shots as well, but you guys see him stepping off a lot with the hooks because he's trying to take his face as far off the center line as possible. So right here, you see us working back into the fight. We're trying to pop that jab straight off with Sugar Ray Leonard because we know that that's his strongest strikes, is his jab and his straight. So right here, we're circling off. You guys see he's throwing a lot of hooks, but we heard him right there with a nice two-piece combination. We're missing on the body shots. We try to run toward him. He did a good job of pushing us away. So although right there we were not able to get a knockdown, we just wanted to let him know that the threat of him being hurt is there as well. He's not just going to be walking us down throwing hooks. Like right there, see how he's stepping off, throwing that step off hook? That could really be a problem, but it could be a problem for him too if we land the right way as the first round ends right there. I mean, unfortunately we got knocked down, but we kind of figured out what he's going to do because he showed his hand very early. So now it's our job to adapt to it. So you guys see right there, we're trying to step back, trying to use the quick slide. Right there, nice beautiful lead hook counter. And now what I don't want to do here is I don't want to allow him to pressure me and get me backed up to the ropes so that way he could start hitting those step off hooks. And that's really one way. If you're running into an opponent that's doing that, you want to address that is, you know, continue to move, but stay off of the ropes. Because the more your opponent is able to push you back and walk you down, the more chances there are that, you know, they're going to land some kind of heavy damaging shots to you. So right here, we're doing a great job of moving in and out. You see, he really doesn't have, I mean, he's throwing some body uppercuts, but you see he really doesn't have much of an offense outside of those hooks. So right there, hit him with a clean body uppercut. Oh, we barely missed on that step off lead hook. But I got to be careful with throwing that because that's actually how we got knocked down in the last round. So right here, you see us fighting smartly, using the nice footwork of Sugar Ray Leonard. We're not over engaging, and we're not leaving ourselves open to getting caught. And you see, and now what we're doing a really good job of too is we're making him whiff. And that could be very, very important, especially against guys that fight like this guy. Because if you can make him whiff, if we can make him whiff, he's going to gas himself out later on in the rounds. So right there, he hit us with a clean lead hook up top. There's another one. And that's the end of the second round. We did a really, really great job of adjusting there in the second round to what he was trying to do. He is hitting us to the body a little bit, but not so much that it needs to be a super big concern yet. So right there, you see him whiff on that lead hook because he switched to southpaw. Now, I don't really understand his reasoning for switching to southpaw. Maybe it's so that it changes the angle on those hooks. But, I mean, it's not a wise idea to switch Canelo into southpaw, to be honest. But whatever floats his boat. As you guys see him switch back to orthodox. So now you guys see he's trying to walk us down. So what I was saying in the second round is what he's trying to do now. He's really trying to put pressure on us so that way he can start to use those weaves that you see him doing right there and set up heavy damaging hook combinations. And this is something that you're going to see a lot of, if I'm being quite honest with you, in Undisputed. People are definitely going to be looking to set up power hooks at every opportunity, just because of the way that the hook system is working right now. The most viable option for damage. Right there, you see us working the body with the body jab. Taking our time. There's a nice lead body hook as he's closing the distance. Right there, nicely timed straight. Pops that head back a little bit. And you guys notice how patient I'm staying. I'm not overcommitting on my shots. I'm really just kind of taking it easy, getting the solid damage in, and then retreating and being very defensively sound. Because one thing that Canelo does really, really well in this game is he makes you pay, like right there. He makes you pay for those little bits of opportunities that he has in you making a mistake, and he could put your lights out quick. So there was a clean round right there, except for at the end we got hit by a hook. But you guys see in the fourth round, we made up for that 10-8 round in the first round. So now I'm expecting him to adjust, as he does right there with the nice clean rear hook. I'm expecting him to adjust because now he knows, you know, we're back to square one. It's an even fight as we stun him right there with a beautifully timed jab rear hook. Backing him up, but you see we're not leaving ourselves too open to getting caught with a counter. And now we're addressing that weave a little bit too, by throwing power hooks of our own. Right there, nicely timed two-piece into the body shot. And the one thing I'm doing a really good job of too, when I'm using my jab and my hooks, is I'm lining things up perfectly, and that's why I'm landing so much. And this is something that you guys have been seeing me preach. If you guys have been watching my last few videos, is lining things up as we get caught right there, unfortunately. We see him trying to rip the body, we're retreating. Lining things up, especially right now with the busted tracking, it really can go a long way. It really can. So that's why you guys see I'm trying to maintain inside foot position at all costs, especially when I'm going down to the body. It's right there, nicely timed two-piece. Making him whiff. And you guys see he's whiffing a lot of shots, man. He has no clue on the timing. Right there, nice jab, step back. Nice jab rear hook. He's whiffing on the uppercut to the body. Oh, he knocked us out of that animation though. But all right, a solid round, solid fourth round. Now you guys see the stamina is going down a little bit further than what I would like, but overall, you know, with 3 rounds left, we're in a really solid spot with 73% stamina. And I know, based off of his stamina, as we heard him again right there at the start of the round, that he's going to start to gas out because he's whiffing a lot of shots. Got him in the corner, unloading on combinations. He's not going to get knocked down, unfortunately. But we're having a lot of success early in this round. And you're seeing him start to slow down. You see that output starting to slow up a little bit. Right there, he landed a nice clean rear hook though. So we're just still taking our time working that body a little bit with the body uppercut. Nice two-piece right there from him. Lowers that chin health all the way down. And there, he hurts us right there. Now he's trying to go down to the body. We're just trying not to get knocked down to let all that good work we did in the last 2 rounds really go to waste. As you guys see right here, we're circling back. Letting our head health rebuild back up. Nice jab straight, step out. So now you guys seen right there what I did is I'm trying to pull counter as much as possible on those hooks. It can be a very, very tough thing to do. But like right there, we're still getting caught because we're trying to counter. So you guys see him still throwing double hooks right there. Nice jab hook. Escaping out of there. And one of the tricky things that he is doing is he is switching in between southpaw and orthodox, and that does change the angles. So that is a nice little wrinkle that he's adding as he hits us with a beautifully timed overhand right there. I mean, 65% stamina, 85% health still left. We're doing a good job, but you guys see Sugar Ray Leonard closing his eyes like that. That just means that he's getting ripped to the body a little bit too much. So right here, we're going to try to change it up a little bit. I'm seeing him trying to dictate the pace of the fight. He's trying to change it up because I think he knows that he's down. So we got to watch out for something tricky because he is using those weaves. And if he weaves at the right time, you know, and uncorks one of them damn heavy hooks that Canelo Álvarez has, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Like right there. See what I'm talking about? We can't make those mistakes. So our adjustment to that is going to be, you know, looking to go to the body can be very, very important too. And just taking out the straight step off lead hook to prevent ourselves from getting knocked down. It's right here. You see him throwing those double hooks still. He's looking for it. Right there, timed off a nice two-piece. Right there, nice. You see, I didn't throw out the step off lead hook. I just threw a regular straight lead hook to the head. So that's gonna be the adjustment too, because now he's throwing so many hooks that we could potentially get caught with one of those heavy ones and get put out. But as you guys can see, look at his movement is very, very fatigued, which lets me know that stamina is cooked. So really what we have to watch out for is just one damaging strike, because chances are he's not going to be able to put together heavy combinations like he was earlier in the fight. So right here, we're moving around, hit him with a nice clean body uppercut, nice lead hook into a straight. And that's the end of the 6th round right there. Now, overall, we're really starting to take control of this fight because he is gassed out. You guys see right there, we're winning 57-56. Now, this fight would be a little closer than you guys probably would have thought. So here in the 2nd round, here in the 7th round, we can't allow him to win the 7th round and tie it up, because we've been doing a really, really good job of neutralizing what he's been trying to do, which is trying to hit us with those step off hooks, trying to catch us with an uppercut. But now that we have him tired, we could potentially be looking up for a finish too, as we hit him with a beautifully timed body uppercut, drop him down right there with the nice clean body hook. And that all stems off of, number one, him whiffing. We made him whiff earlier in the fight, and also us tearing up that body too. That's really where it comes from. So right here, you see he's still fatigued. And now he's going to be lowered down even more because we got the knockdown to the body. So right here, we're going to stand a little bit more in the pocket. Still got to be careful because Canelo is still dangerous. I think he has a health perk too as we drop him right there with a clean lead body hook for the second time in the round. I mean, I'm telling you, once you get your opponents to this stage and they're dead ass tired like this guy is, I mean, you can just start to really tee off on them. And you see he's walking gingerly. I'm surprised he's not still rocked. But like I said, Canelo does have, I believe, a stamina regen perk as well. So we want to be careful. Right here, just taking our time. This is going to be a 10-7 round because we got two knockdowns. And that's the end of the 7th round. Now look at that. Over half of our stamina is still left. And we're going into the last round. I mean, our stamina consumption is crazy. The way that we've been able to maintain our stamina against the Canelo Álvarez player is a thing to study. I'm not gonna lie, you're not always gonna be able to do it, especially against Canelo. Right there, hit him with a nicely timed uppercut, hurt him again, and then we made him take a knee. He took a knee because he knew what was gonna happen. He knew. That's the 3rd knockdown technically in the last 2 rounds. Now, why he did that is because he's trying to play it smart. Because he knew if we knocked him down again, he probably wasn't going to be able to get up. Because that was going to be the 3rd or 4th knockdown. So good job on his part. I never look at the lead hook, lead uppercut. I'm telling you, bro. Canelo is nasty, bro. He's nasty. It don't matter if he's tired as hell or not. You got to be careful, man. Because he could put you out. Just like he just knocked us down right there. Right? So now we both have one knockdown apiece here in this 8th round. So now all we got to do is really just survive this round. But I'm still looking to get a finish, man. I'm not one of those boxers that just tries to sit on their lead. I don't like doing that. So we're going to let the head health rebuild back up. Punch it to the body. Nice straight lead hook, rear hook, lead hook. We're opening up a little bit. And you see he's looking to do the same thing. Oh, we barely landed with that power hook. Right here, we're still just taking our time. Not rushing anything. Really just playing it cool. Body jab. There's 4 seconds left. And that's the end of the fight right there. Now, unless the judges absolutely rob us, we should be able to get this win easily. And we do. We get the UD decision right there. And we beat an over 400 win Canelo Álvarez player in Undisputed. As you guys see right there, 68-62 and 67-63 on the other 2 judges' scorecards. I mean, really, we dominated that fight. So you guys see right here, I'm going to point it out. He threw 136 power punches and only landed 70. We threw 72. So he almost damn near landed as many power punches as we threw. But look at the stamina discrepancy. 53-34. And I mean, it's just crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So able to get the job done right there with Sugar Ray Leonard. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to slap that subscribe button as well as slap that like button. It'd be much appreciated. I do post combat sports videos on this channel daily. If you guys didn't check out the Ryan Garcia video that I made yesterday, please go and do so, because I'm trying to get outside of just gaming and doing, real life boxing and real life MMA content as well. But until next time, my people, take it easy, be safe, enjoy the rest of your guys' day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this from, and I will see you guys in the next video.